Welcome back to Watchin Baseball. We started this when quarantine became official. We started with the 1972 World Series, kind of an arbitrary year that led us all the way up till 2019. This is a very recent World Series, less than like a couple months ago. And, well, I'm excited to see how much I already forgot about it. But we figure we finished this thing out. We did every year up until now. We'll do 2019. And I do want to then do a tiny, quick bit of housekeeping for you. We appreciate everyone that watched these every single day. We plan on to continue to make Watchin Baseball on. Go through old ALCSs, ALDSs, go through maybe some spectacular pitching performances or something like that. We'll need some input on what you guys want to see. But we won't be going 6 days a week anymore because, to be honest with you, it's kind of a grind that we can't keep up. With the output we do here at Jomboy Media, I mean, I think minimum, last time I counted, it was 24 shows a week that Jake and I talk on, I believe. So it's crazy, and it'll continue. It'll probably be most likely Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, since Sequence, Trevor Plouffe's show, comes out on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we'll be watching baseball. That's the plan. Did I miss anything, Jake?
And I'm Jake. No, you did good. Let us know what you want to see. I think it's funny going through it. You know, you obviously missed some pretty big games in baseball history and ALCSs, NLDSs, CSs.
Wild card games, even 163 play-ins. There's a lot.
Wheel carders and other just good baseball games. So if you think you might have a good one, let us know. Otherwise, we're doing the World Series from a few months back. You know a lot more than me, probably. I'm a KBO guy now. But, no, I just think some funny widespread things, if we were looking back, is like this Nationals team was almost behind schedule. Like they were supposed to be a team, like a powerhouse team with Bryce Harper. This is the first year Harper was gone. And the Astros, I mean, everyone knows where they're at now. But, and the wild card game for the Nats and everything.
Yeah, it was awesome. And we're going to skip straight to Game 7 because this went to 7 games. And to the top of the 7th inning, because that's when things fall apart in Houston. So here we go. But before we do, this is brought to you by our store, shop.jomboymedia.com. You can get yourself a bunch of cool shirts, and you can support us in that way. If you have enjoyed all of these videos up until this point, you can get a mug. This is a mug. Is me drinking out of it?
Flip-flops.
We don't have flip-flops yet.
I think we do. I think those are on there. You got to dig deep, but...
Flip-flops?
Yeah, man.
Like, that say Jomboy Media or Talking Baseball or...
I'm not sure which labels they are. I think Keith or Bill went ham at one point and got flip-flops up, so... That's
hilarious. That's really fun.
So go check out the website.
Go check
You'll
out
find
the
something
website.
you like.
Okay, here we go. This is... I got the wrong mouse here. Up until this point, Greinke has a one-hitter, mind you.
$6,000.
And the one hit was a single by Soto, and it was a double play right afterwards. So he still faced the minimum in that inning. He only had one inning where he faced 4 batters up until this point. Just one of the Game 7 performances for the ages at this time.
And 2 quick strikes on Adam Eaton. Jake Marisnick
Tough
takes
call
over
there.
Center, that moves Springer to right. There is action for
Marisnick,
the
New York
Astros in
Met,
the bullpen.
George Springer.
If Greinke needs
Maybe they
help.
can trade him at the deadline for some pieces this year. And yeah, I had been tough on Greinke because his recent playoff history wasn't impressive, wasn't Zach Greinke level, and he really was in complete control of this game.
For you, John.
Yeah.
Even the non-strikeout type stuff. Remember how many tappers were back to Greinke?
Yeah.
Like it was the Greinke show. It looked like a wiffle ball game.
It was awesome.
Ability with Zach Greinke.
Yeah, absolutely. And when he gets in
He was playing a lot of mind games, playing a lot of head games with people, with batters, doing a lot of fun stuff.
When the hitter's trying to be anxious.
And the grunts.
To get out
always the grunts.
And the grunts.
And 0-2. Outside, ball one. And much like Greg Maddox's abilities to throw the ball where
those pitches are so funny. I mean, I did a breakdown of the 1998 ALCS yesterday. And like, that would be a strike and no one would have even argued back then.
No.
At all.
Super tough tonight.
It's funny, man. I mean, those strike zones, though, I mean, Belt was the top of it. Now they call some stuff near the letters.
The Nationals came by Soto leading off the second.
Soto, Kevin Long, the hitting coach. Two count. And he's only had 72 pitches, Jake.
He's cruising.
Grounds to Correa.
Stays cruising.
And I think that was important. I think on Talking Baseball, you actually gave me some love at the time. I don't remember the full context, but Eaton fouled off a tough curveball with down 0-2, and then he put an at-bat together, which, like you're saying, with Greinke's pitch count, we didn't see a ton of that. If you go through the hitters' logs, I mean, Greinke had a lot of innings. Like, he's got a couple under 10 pitches. I mean, he was in just pure cruise control.
And Eaton, how many pitches was that? Because Eaton fouled a couple off. Eaton fouled a couple of slow curves off.
It was 6 pitches.
Now Rendon comes up, and I don't know the stat exactly, but it was like Rendon's at bats in the World Series in the 7th inning or later, like double home run, double home run, double home run.
Yeah.
7-game series against the Dodgers, and we got another one here.
The Monk.
There's a 1-0. That is a rocket to left, and the lead is cut in half. Rendon.
Such a casual high five.
Asleep.
That's what we just had Sean Doolittle on Talking Baseball with us, and we asked him about Rendon. He's like, yeah, I used to have to make sure he was awake at third base. Obviously joking, but that's his...
I mean, shades of gray, though. Shades
That's
of
his
gray
thing.
joking.
Went to Lamar High School, went to Rice.
That's
There's
right,
some
local
smiles
kid.
What's that?
He's a local kid to Houston. There's I remember you and I were trying to get our Big J journalist research on before this series because we wanted to sound smart. And like, there's an Anthony Rendon Day in Houston because he was like that big of a high school and college product in the area.
It's funny. I mean, at the time, I don't remember. I was probably live on Periscope or something. That, like, what does that home run mean? Because Greinke still could be cruising, but I don't know what I don't know what I felt at the time. But I think, it's kind of a little like, oh shit.
For me, it's you got to him.
Yeah.
You've gone so far without that to finally see that. And every hitter that comes up in a one-run game, I mean, you could tie the game.
Yeah, it changes the whole outlook of it.
I know that's some booger/A-Rod type analysis, but it's true.
There was the changeup that was center. It was one pitch in the middle.
I wonder if he was sitting on something slow. I mean, he throws so many slow pitches. Aye. Soto squaring him up, popping the shoulder.
Getting loose earlier. Now it's Will Harris, who's used to pitching out of a bullpen, getting loose. Cole still in the pen, but
Best pitcher in all of baseball.
Seated.
Not pitching.
2-1 pitch. Soto.
You like that from Greinke? Like, come on, Blue.
I do, because I think that's a strike.
Yeah.
And I think it's a World Series game. Like, yes.
That was a strike. Greinke.
That was a strike.
Wanted it.
Yeah.
Little tongue wag at him. I love both ends of this.
The youngest player
Yeah.
in World Series history with 3 or more home runs in a World Series. Soto takes a walk.
Now that walk proves huge.
Here comes
And that one
AJ.
pitch kind of plays big into that.
And I mean, man, you go into, again, where we started this, like, man, no year before
Let Greinke know how much
2012 does Zach Greinke get pulled here for Will Harris?
as he exits.
I mean, they also had Cole up. Will Harris gave up a run in Game 6,
Dome after that long delay.
but he was their best
Played
weapon
first
out of the
base,
pen.
The review, all that went into it.
Now he's a
It was
National.
the first run
Minus
scored
Garrett.
against Will
He's
Harris.
going to be wearing a Nationals
11
uniform
games
during
he's
ring
worked this
ceremony.
postseason.
That's some shit.
He struck out 11, walked 1.
Oh, we missed the
Opponents
first
hitting
pitch.
176
0-1.
against him.
Will they even do a ring
That's down the right
ceremony?
field line into the corner. This ball is gone for a home run. Nationals on top.
I love watching the fans.
Has made it 3-2. Off the pole and right.
Dude, I'm just trying to listen to him. Silent stadium, and you can hear all the Nationals players screaming.
I think the dancing will age well. No way will the eating stuff age well.
They just
The Ian stuff wasn't cool from day
It
one.
wasn't aging well at the time. You're right.
The first time I saw it, I was like, oh no.
NLCS after that Game 5 10th
What's
inning
this?
grand slam.
I mean, I like it because it's so old guy weird and not cool. But like
I like
When-
it that I like that they like it.
Division series.
in
and the
20
MVP
years,
of the
people will be like,
NLCS
oh
comes up.
no, like they'll know the dance is coming from Rendon, and they'll be like, okay, dance team. Which will be ironic because they're the oldest team in the league, and like the dancing is ironic. And then they'll see the car thing and kind of like want to close the computer.
Amazing to keep seeing this team do it. Of course,
Yeah.
Kendrick
The
had
car
the
thing's
grand slam, was the MVP
weird.
of the previous series.
I like that they like it and that they go all out for
Wow.
Yeah, they don't hold back.
it. No.
I mean, this is World Series Game 7.
Al Harris gives up another hit. Cabrera is on with only 1 out.
Ass craps.
Why were they playing there for him?
Back to the home run.
I think big pull.
So that's the third baseman?
Fastball that cut.
Yeah, or they
He
move
just
the,
kinda swings at it.
sh-
A good
like
swing,
leave
but
the
it's
shortstop
late,
there,
and it's
leave the third
slicing.
baseman.
Slices right in to that screen.
Watch all their faces. Oh, didn't
And
linger.
Howie Kendrick, the 36-year-old,
It looked like they were playing infield in.
has just put the Nationals
On that
on
hit.
top. A runner at first, 1 out.
I mean, there
AJ
was-
is going
what was
back to
there?
his bullpen.
Nobody on base. I don't know. It's a shift.
Down.
Sure, the bank nerds had something up their sleeve.
Al Harris gives up another hit.
Is that Bregman then?
Cabrera's
If
on
it's
with
third
only
baseman, it
1
makes
out.
sense, yeah.
Cut.
Guess they thought he might bunt because he was in. I don't know.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. It's weird how any was.
The
Even if it is the third
36-year-old
baseman and they're shifting, it's still kind of odd.
has just put the Nationals on top.
I mean, the only thing is maybe they thought he'd consider laying one down. I don't know.
AJ Hinch is going back.
It's the World
Um,
Series, free
A
base
stunning
runner,
turn
keep a
of
rally
events here
going.
in Houston in the 7th.
So
Delay.
they take the lead.
Harris got an out, then gave the 2-run home run to Rendon.
They bring Osuna in.
Rendon homers in this inning, which is the beginning of the end for Zach Greinke. And after a walk, Will
Hey,
Harris came
you're
in.
my
Let's-
fleeting emotions guy. Houston fans were just up 2 runs,
Bullpen in
one
Washington,
hitter,
D.C. is that
pitcher in complete control,
celebration.
and you're down a run.
The Nationals take
Yeah,
their
whole
first
thing
lead in
flipped on
Game
your head
7 as
immediately.
Roberto
Do we want to
Osuna
watch any of the other runs, or do you
takes
want to
over.
skip to bottom 9?
Cole was warming earlier. That was in the
Let's see. Ozuna comes in.
Dude, I can't
Walk,
believe they had
fly,
Cole
fly.
warming up.
Greinke went
Yeah,
out
it's
for the 7th, got the initial
you know,
man
I say
on
enough
the ground ball
Jakey-isms that I
short, and the
stumble
home
into
run by
something
Rendon on the
sometimes, but
walk.
not pitching Garrett Cole was their first like good guy thing the organization did in like 3 years, and it ended up
It's
costing
still.
them.
I don't think they did it out of good guy reasons. I think they thought Will Harris was the better. Because I mean,
No, they
innings out
did.
of-
They said they were only giving Cole a free inning, or a clean inning, excuse me.
And enter a game.
But Cole wanted to go in. I don't see the good guy reason.
They said they were not going to put him in the middle of an inning. They were going to give him proper time to warm up and come in. They said they would not do that.
Yeah, I don't know if that's good guy stuff. I think that's just dumb because Cole wanted to go in and like properly warmed up.
I mean,
Could have
it's
used him in the highest
using a
leverage
starter
situation.
as a reliever when he's already exhausted.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, he clearly wanted to go in. He was pretty mad about it.
Yeah, they were like protecting his health. It was the first like.
Do you really? I don't
Good
think
guy
that.
thing
I
to-
don't think it had anything to do with his health. I think they thought Harris was the better guy.
You could Google it now. It's what they were doing. They promised before the game they wouldn't bring him in mid-inning, and that's what they did.
Yeah, I just thought that was more a comfort level thing than like health. But you know, Torrey
same
made that.
thing.
Torrey made that promise to Messina, and he broke it.
Was Messina a free agent the next year?
No.
Nationals want to keep chaos going.
Let's skip
The
forward
Astros are finding a way
to.
slow this little momentum train that has turned
I think the
Washington.
Eaton hit in the top of the ninth is like a big dagger.
Yeah, we can.
Maybe Martinez.
I'm fine with that.
Because it's a 2-run game here. Trey Turner's up.
Hudson, he has been
They do a pitching change.
for 2.5 innings.
Joe Smith had a fun playoffs.
Take a lot of this. Was more than
All right.
willing to let that.
So now the bases are loaded, and they bring in Urquidy.
You're always going to flip
Urquidy.
against the screen, and you're always going to get out of the way.
And Eaton's up. And it's still just a 2-run game here. You know, like if you get out of this, turn to play here or something, then
One base runner.
you can convince yourself, yeah, 1 base runner and a home run. Instead, that happened.
One scores. That's Gomes. They hold. Robles now send him as Marisnik kicks it in center. 2 more runs and it's 6-2. Nationals up by 4 here in the 9th.
And that's the like, it would be a kind of routine comeback to now it's like kind of a whole thing.
Yeah, you're gonna need something crazy. And the Nationals, again, if you're watching this right now, you probably know, but their bullpen during the season was a weakness. It was the worst in Major League Baseball. But Hudson and Doolittle and Patrick Corbin had been pretty special for them out of the pen. And I mean, hey, like what we were saying before, if you get 1 runner on and Daniel Hudson's in the game, like I think even Daniel Hudson's wife, who had one of the best tweets of the playoffs, would say, like, you know, that's if you're Houston and you get 1 guy on, you think it's your time. Now it's like, well, we're fucked.
We're fucked. And Daniel Hudson comes in to face Springer.
What a job.
Strike 1. Daniel Hudson's fun storyline. If anyone is watching this like 5 years from now, in the year 2024, 2025, math.
Hello.
Hudson missed a playoff game to be in the hospital with his wife who gave birth to their child. And a lot of people tried to make it into something when all of the Nationals and all of the teammates were like, no, that's important.
Yeah.
He should be with his family. We're fine. Don't make this a thing. A lot of people tried to make it into a thing. But it was actually a really touching story, so it was cool. Made me a Hudson fan.
Yeah, I think his wife's tweet was, you know, thought I was married to a Rodney, not a Mariano Rivera, and it was just like kind of drop dick on everyone that was being assholes, and kind of root to her husband, but in a fun way.
2 years ago. They're just the 6th team in Major League
Strike.
Baseball history to win over 103 straight years. But here they are.
So what's this at bat with Altuve? That was a strike right down the middle.
In the 9th inning to the Nationals, this resilient team that just refused to quit.
Irony there.
And another one.
A strike makes it 0-2.
We chatted with Sean Doolittle on our podcast and asked him how they prepped for the Astros, knowing that they were stealing signs. And he said that each pitcher was told to write down 4 sign sequences that they were comfortable with, and then they gave them to the catcher, and then had him on his wristband for each pitcher. Just 3 fastballs?
The Nationals are 1 out away. Because taking into
I think that first one was off speed, right?
they scored the runs. It's not that just
I thought it was the first one was 96 right down the middle.
Oh, that was the second one. But, yeah, I mean, an Altuve, normally known as such a free swinger, that's
it's been 34,700.
it's a weird Altuve at that.
It is, right?
Yeah.
Now you got Brantley coming up.
Here's Michael Brantley. Ball 1 inside. The fans in D.C. are great baseball fans. Not just now, but they have been for a
How about
long
that?
time.
Did you know that? I didn't. I'd like to see Joe Buck's full list of great baseball fans, okay baseball fans,
Yeah.
mediocre baseball fans, Miami.
That's a strike. The city went 33 seasons
Pumping
without
fastballs.
baseball. Then
Another
the
96.
Astros became the Nationals.
You got 4 runs to work with, right?
2005.
Just figure. Here you go.
They struggled after moving to D.C. And then the first round of the playoff heartbreak over and over again. And here they are with Brantley taking inside for ball 2. Trying to win their 4th road game of this World Series. That one is down the line. In the corner, it is foul.
Forgot about that. Not that it really matters. I guess that's the point. Just throw
Now the Astros
fastballs.
down to their
Yeah.
final strike.
Long strike.
Franchise
I don't know if he's thrown an off-speed pitch yet.
without a championship, without a World Series. Starting in 1969 in Montreal and trying to wrap up this World Series and win their first championship
One
in
strike
franchise
away.
history. Inside and a full count.
So, I mean, right now, this is like, it should be fastball versus fastball swing. Or does he get cute? You don't want to walk someone.
Scherzer,
Don't want to walk
Corbin,
someone.
And he's been throwing all fastballs. He's shook, though. Could be a fake
now
shake.
3-2 pitch.
All
Out of play.
fastballs. Let's just do this till we get 3 outs before they get 4 runs. It's a good strategy.
It's the best strategy.
Got some selfie videos in the booth.
An organization
Probably someone
owned by the Lerner
that-
family.
The Warner family. Nailed it.
Mike
Nailed it.
Rizzo, the general manager. Dave Martinez, the field manager. Here they are.
So
One
Dave
strike
Martinez won a
away,
World
1
Series
out.
in 2016 with the Cubs, right? Ooh, there was the
Yeah.
off speed.
The Washington Nationals are world champions.
Oh, I forgot about the synchronized glove throw. And see Gomes and him.
One
When you
out.
focus on the two of them throwing the glove and the helmet or whatever, just at the dugout, it's kind of
Nationals
funny.
are world champions for the
Real
first
good
time in
celebration.
franchise history.
Road game won every game. That's still really bizarre.
Someone hug that lady. She's just jumping by herself.
And yeah, he threw two sliders in the Brantley at bat. Those were the only off-speed pitches he threw.
And one was that 3-2 pitch, which is kind of I mean, it's a cute pitch, but you can do it there. He's going to be
I'm out.
swinging because he's only seen fastballs.
Ray, your guy.
It's tough for the Astros. They lose this World Series and their other World Series gets discredited. Tough times. There he is. He's going to go take off all of the logos as quickly as he can, put on his Boris hat, and let the media know he doesn't work here anymore. One of the odder post-game moves from a player, Garrett Cole.
Currently unemployed. It was such a turnoff that you and I both were like, there kind of has to be more to this story.
Had to be more. And I think he was pissed because he didn't get used with the game on the line in Game 7. If you're him, dude, if you're any of those guys, like at their peak, like Pedro, Randy Johnson, all these guys, and you don't even get used in a do-or-die game when you're the best pitcher in baseball, like top 3 for semantical reasons, like, you know what I mean? Like, you got to be pissed. These guys are fiery competitors.
I think he knew the storm was coming, man. I think Boris is a smart guy. I think they knew what was coming next for Houston.
And they had been in shit with the whole Taubman situation and a lot of that already.
A great mix of young and old.
Some great hair on ass crabs.
The last one standing.
By great, I mean gross.
They win in Game
Yep,
7
that's
here
sex.
in Houston. And the celebration is on.
All
Down
of
to Ken
them.
Rosenthal.
Thanks.
Give me Ken.
He just left.
I mean, think of like the funness here. Like Ken Rosenthal at this point has been working on a story that is going to expose the Houston Astros for cheating, and he's down on the field. I don't know what I just did to YouTube.
Time to get interviews from down on the field.
I don't know what I just did.
5 innings for Scherzer, 3 for Corbin, 1 perfect for
Are we going to get a Ken interview?
Strasburg
first in
walks away with
baseball
MVP.
championship.
Again, through some, he was.
It's a
you
great
could see
bar
him in
shot.
the dugout as calm and as relieved, and the team that this.
How many of them are diehard fans?
Max.
All right, Ken,
Couple.
back to you.
Thanks, Joe. We're here with Max. Max, you're a 3-time Cy Young winner, and now you're a World Series champion. After all you went through physically the last few days, what does this mean to you?
It just means I'm part of the greatest team in 2019. These guys, they battled, didn't matter. It was stay in the fight, that was our model. It was the next guy up. Everybody gave it their all. Whoever it was always going to produce, and we took it all the way, and we won the whole thing.
You went 5 innings, you had base runners every inning.
Right.
How did you get through it just allowing 2 runs?
Just stay tough. They're a great team, great offense. They were grimy. Just try to make pitches. Stay with Jan. Trust your instincts, and just compete. Lay it on line. Just whatever you got to do. Greg did a heck of a job tonight of working quick, and I was just gassed. But hey, you gotta give it whatever you got.
How did you feel physically?
All right.
Was it a risk to pitch?
Well, I like this interview by Scherzer because he's like such a psychopath on the mound, and he's such a 10-year-old kid, just like can't like form. Like he's starting the
he's
sentence
got-
before he finishes it.
World Series energy is just like looking for words as he goes that are like, it's bullet points. It's
Yeah.
bullet points of a sentence.
Everybody just believes in
Yeah.
each other.
Cool.
Congratulations, Max.
All right,
Joe, back to you.
All right, thanks, Ken.
there you have it. The Nationals win the 2019 World Series.
On Sunday morning,
Mr. National Ryan Zimmerman. That's a fun one for the kids to look up at some point.
Game 7 tonight.
2025.
He went 5 strong.
Yeah. And as for watching baseball, we'll be back on Monday
Pick back in 2005.
with I don't know what we're gonna do. We'll figure it out. But there's the double glove throw. Fucking love that. We appreciate everyone that has been tuning in and enjoying these and watching them with us. Thank you very much. Love you guys, and we'll be back. We'll continue to do them, and then maybe once baseball starts, we definitely won't have time to do them. But come the off season, maybe this returns every winter or something like that. We kind of play it as it goes here. But cool. Appreciate you. That was fun. See you Monday.